Perfect. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's all good. Let's get the chat up, make sure this is all good. Okay. Let's charge her up. Perfect. Hello? Yep, there we go. It's all good. Live here. There we go. Hello. Hello, Paul. Hello. Let me just get this open. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? So I am testing the vertical live again, just because I wanted to. Now that I've got used to the horizontal, I want to test the difference. I'm considering doing the bootcamp live in horizontal and this one in vertical. So yeah, just testing, constantly optimizing loads of different things. So yeah, loving the bootcamp. I appreciate that. And it's going to get a lot better. So my plan going forward is really to do like an educational live, which is just like 30 minutes to an hour, just breaking down one concept in detail, doing like, okay, let's read about it. Okay, let's put it on the charts. Okay, let's do a quiz about it. That's basically my thought process for that. And doing one live, which is just pure education. And then another live, which is this live, which is more chill. Let's mark up the charts. Let's just discuss how the day was and have a laid back sort of live. That's like my plan going forward, and I think the bootcamp live definitely needs to be horizontal, and this one in the vertical format I think looks good. So that's basically my my plan there. I think it's a pretty good plan. I hope it is anyway. Hello Temp, hello Edward, hello Alan, hello Philly. Yeah, ranging definitely today, so we can zoom out on the 24-minute and see from here. So we did get the breakout and retest, which is what I was looking for this morning, which I did say about in the group. It was a bit of a weird retest. You know, it wasn't the cleanest, but still, that was like the main move of the day came from that breakout and retest, which was quite nice. And then from there we did bounce off the golden pocket, which I did again say in the group. We were in this golden pocket, so expect some turbulent times here. And then we did, have some very turbulent times actually. If we go on to the 5-minute, you can see the candle was just straight sideways, and then we eventually did drop from that golden pocket, which was nice. But yeah, mainly just a ranging day today. I mean, we've continued to range in this range for quite a while now. So let me just move this over. There we go. We are coming to the extremity of this kind of bullish pennant here, so I have to see what occurs. I'm not able to stay for the full live, sorry. Got to be up early tomorrow. I just need to book a time to confirm so that don't for anything. 5:30, okay with you. What's that? Sorry, Darren. What you're booking? Are you booking a call with me or with support or with you funded? Because there's a lot of calls going around, and there's something else was today needed calls. Horizontal, easier to see chart. Okay, nice, Philly. So the difference is basically a lot of people. My thought is okay, in vertical there's more people on it, and the average watch time seems to be higher. So therefore, I think it might be better. I don't know. I'm always testing, always open to new things. But I think definitely the boot camp needs to be horizontal. That's educational, like needs to be in that format. And then vertical, I think for the more laid back, chill live, I think makes sense. But we'll just have to see going forward. I am waiting for the YouTube feature that comes out. Basically, there's a YouTube feature which is coming out soon, which is really nice. It means that if you're watching in a vertical, if you flip to horizontal, it flips to horizontal format, which is so nice. And it may sound like this doesn't matter, but if I'm talking about something If it's in an easier format for you to digest, then it's going to sink in better for you. And that's what I sort of want. That's why I've edited a lot of how we're going to do the bootcamp lives as well, just because, you know, it would be easy for me to sit there and just you know, read off the bootcamp, give a bit of input from me. But I want to take it a step further and really make it super engaging for you, so it sinks in more, because they're extremely important concepts that I really want to push. Evening. Hello, Beth. Hello, hello, hello. Darren, and tomorrow wait there, let me check my calendar. Tomorrow's not looking like a good day. Maybe Saturday. Saturday's a better day. Tomorrow would be difficult. Okay, nice. What do you think, breaking out of that higher time frame bullish pennant from the other day with not much volume? Do you think this range is still bullish? Hammer, I like to keep things very simple when it comes to impulse moves and then ranges. So, by the way, guys, if you do enjoy the live, double tapping it helps spread the live around. But impulse move to the upside, we're forming a range. I'm just going to be under the bias that we're going to continue to form that range. So, let's just go on to the... Well, now, I am under the bias that we are going to continue this up until the, like, sort of upper extremity of this very, very large bear flag here. This is sort of what I've been looking for quite a while. So, yeah, I think we just continue up from here. I think this range, you could look for sells, but I think the overall bias, which could be wrong, but the overall bias is definitely to the upside. Greg. How you doing, Greg? Anyway, how are things? Yes, Saturday's really, really good. Currently, there's quite a few big things going on with Bella in the community, Jay in the community, and then you've seen the members spotlight thing that I've added to the private group. That's quite important as well. And then the new version of the bootcamp lives, getting them sorted, and then obviously just loads of other things as well. There's a lot of shifts like going to be happening before 2026. Like there's going to be new sections in the private group that you'll see pop up, and they're going to be sort of filled before 2026. There's going to be new sections in the public group, making the lives easier to see. And then just the Discord's going to be changing quite a bit. And then the members spotlight is something which is really good. Just to give you a bit of a heads up on the members spotlight, let me know what you think of this idea. I've spoke to a few about this idea, but I think it's really, really good. So I'm gonna host the members spotlight with two educators / support. I'm not gonna reveal who they are yet, but what we're gonna do is basically, with the help of the community, we're going to find one member a week who we see like truly putting in the work. Not the person who's, making the most profit, but someone who's, really just like they've hit the clicking point that week, or they've overcome some sort of challenge, or they're just really, really putting the work in and doing, very well, and someone who we see as like an overachiever. And then we're going to get them on a call and just be like, yo, members spotlight, we just want to highlight how well you've done this week, and basically say, you've done a really, really good job, mate. And then the 4 members that get chosen across the month. So again, one member a week. Then we're going to do like a private masterclass, very, very, very private, tight-knit, with those 4 people at the end of the month. So basically, highlight the people who really, really putting it in. It's going to be tough to choose. And then at the end of the month, do like a private masterclass with them. And yeah, so let me know what you think of that idea. It's literally, I've created the group for it already, and so yeah, that's going to be basically up and running now. So yeah, this level is still a level which I'll be looking for. Definitely, I'm still going to have this on. We haven't broke any like significant highs to invalidate that level. Sounds awesome. Sounds brilliant. Yeah, nice. So it's what we see in the community. So obviously asking educators and then just seeing throughout the community by going to a few people who basically I know in the community who are very, very active, the educators, and then from what I see and then from lives and everything, we can get a really, really good grasp of who's really, really going for it. And then from there, we'll be able to make a good decision. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, I'm glad you guys like the idea. Yeah, it's a simple thing. It's simple, but I really want to highlight, those who really push through it and really give it your all. I really want to, get on a call and basically say, yo, like you're smashing it. You're doing really, really well. Like keep up the good work. Like you're really doing this, and hopefully that, hopefully we don't need to give them that extra drive, but hopefully that will be the extra bit of motivation they need to keep pushing because I know if they keep pushing on that same trajectory, then they're going to see amazing things. So giving them that extra, kick up the ass saying, look, you're on the right path. What you've done this past week, these past few weeks is amazing. Keep going, mate. That's kind of the thing that I want to do. So yeah, just a little idea, but something which I think's really cool. Okay, take care, Darren. Right, listening. I said start talking to WizKid. What do you mean? Almost wife listening. What do you mean, Rob? That's not fair. You'll be nominating yourself every week as the best performing members. Greg, imagine this week's spotlight, myself. Max, you've been doing a great job this week, man. Keep up the good work. I'd like to invite you to a private masterclass with yourself. No, not quite, but honestly, that's quite smart. But how are things with you, Greg? How's everything going? How did you find the challenge? So tomorrow is also to the members who participated in the challenge. There's a type form to fill out in the challenge group chat. The cutoff for that is tomorrow night. So I posted it last week, and so it's not like trickling on for weeks and months. It's like, okay, by this Friday, just please have the type form filled in for that. So. I'm looking forward to reading through those as well. Should be good. Okay, Rob. All I can say is consistency is key. Some take longer than others, but seeing the results is nice. 100%, Matthew. 100%. And the spotlight thing wouldn't be about, necessarily huge results. If I see someone who's like consistent, they're even on like let's say they're on a £500 account and they're consistently like their wins are bigger than their losses. They're not entering every position. They're entering maybe a few positions a week, only high probability positions. They're learning from the losses, etc. If I see that, they could be making, £20 a week. Okay. But if that is the mentality that can make £20,000 a week. So that's what we'll be really looking for. Definitely. But let me know how your day was at the charts, guys. Let me know, was it a good day? Was it a bad day? What did you think of the charts today? And I hope you like the Christmas setup as well. You can't really see the light, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the charts today. Let me know if you entered any good positions. Let me know if you entered any bad positions. Always interested to hear how everyone's getting on. And by the way, now is a very, 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 in my opinion, not very nice time to enter a position if you are looking at a position later on in the day. Any positions around the point of control, when it's like ranging near the point of control, they're just so uncertain. I definitely would not good. Vincent, what strategy do you trade? So I trade through Confluence trading. So I look for volume profiles, normal 4-hour daily, weekly support and resistance, Fibonacci levels, trend lines, anything that can give me a slight edge. Then I find confluence between those areas. So I look where a lot of those areas line up. Then when we approach those levels, for example, this level here, then I'll look to enter a trade. I'll look for divergences in price versus the oscillator that I use, and I'll enter that position. As a message I sent, and by the way, Vincent, let me know if you've got any other questions, mate. As a message I sent you, trade less, wins are so much greater. 100%, Matthew. 100%. Yeah, I couldn't have summed it up better. And again, I forwarded your message earlier into the public group. It was spot on. Spot on. Hard day for newbie. Yeah, it was a difficult day. It was. That's all good here. You know, 10 pips is better than no pips. Awesome day today. Limiting myself to 2-3 trades a day. Smashed 2 out of 2, 1 to 3 trades. Wow. Very nice, Shay. Very, very, very nice. That's amazing. Really nice work. And to get it, to squeeze that out of this price action, seriously nice work, man. Trader Max. Go from being super strict and do well, then lose my head and revenge trade, silly. Philly. Hello, DB. Hello. DB with Philly, sorry, we've all been there. Look, you've just got to really, literally look in the mirror and be like, I will not revenge trade. If I have a loss on a day, or maybe if you have one loss or if you have 2 losses, you do not trade for the rest of that day, okay? If you have 2 losing days in a row, maybe don't trade for the rest of that week. That might be something cool to introduce. And then you've just got to stick with it. And no one can hold you accountable. No one can say that there's something cool. This fits into something really cool, which I'm cooking up as well, which no one knows about yet as well. What was I saying? So holding you accountable to that, other than yourself. So yeah, it's a tough one. Got 1-to-1 with Brandon today on his live. Nice, Ian. I saw Brandon was live, and to those in the private group, when Brandon does go live, it's normally like we at everyone in the Discord, etc., and he puts it in his section. Definitely make sure to catch those lives. Like Brandon goes into a lot of detail. He answers any questions. They're really, really, really high value lives. So definitely recommend getting involved in those. Okay, nice, Neil. To be major proud of yourself, Max, for being business-minded and genuinely honest. That is one point I thought. That's a dream to meet someone like yourself. I appreciate that, Rob, a lot. I really, really do. I really appreciate that, mate. That's really nice. I'm blushing. Hello, Craig. Hello. The main man's here. The main man is in the house. My trade today missed by a pip. That's unfortunate. I'll send it to you. I was personally laughing as it was that close. That's good, Matthew. That's what I love to see. If a trade comes really, really, really close, like, it's annoying. But, like, what can you do? Like, oh, my trade was so close. You just got to have a bit of fun with it. There's nothing you can do at that point. So, yeah, that's a good mindset to have. Challenge was an amazing idea in terms of risk management skills, implemented members regardless. The outcome have gained a great piece of skill and have been sticking with the rules since. I 100% agree with that, Greg. I've definitely seen that. And I had some great feedback. I feel like those 2 weeks. So I get a lot of members that message me every now and then, Max. Like Matthew sent through today. Max, things are clicking now. Like this is like really puzzle pieces are falling into place. And I feel like we had a high concentration of those types of messages and those types of clicking points during the challenge. That highlights to me the fact that the challenge worked and did its intended thing. And it's not even like over yet. You still got the personalized reports to come as well. By the way, guys, if you do enjoy the live, double tapping the screen does help spread the live around as well. Hello, Katie. Hello. Good day. Thanks for Brandon, Sell, and Corey's timings line up nicely this afternoon. Stuck to my trading plan when entering. Journal that paid off nicely. Lovely, Beth. That right there, I recommend everyone. Beth, that is a flawless message to see. Nothing better than that. Like, that is just perfect. So really, really, yeah, Craig said it there. Nice work, Beth. Unbelievable. Really, really nice work then, Beth. Really nice. So yeah, that is truly amazing to see. So let's get into price though. So what is going on here? I need to to make sure my laptop's on charge. I swear I'm always plugged into a charger. I'm never not on charge. It feels like. So it's annoying. When can someone bring out like an infinite charged laptop, please? It'd be very, very helpful. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so this stands out here. I want to simplify this a little bit. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so we're forming this range at the highs here. We've had an impulse move up into the range, so bullish. We are forming this sort of bullish pennant here. So bullish pennant just is this. Boom, 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 boom. So bullish pennant. Normally indicates a further move to the upside. So mainly looking for buys. Obviously, I wouldn't buy anywhere near the point of control in this market here. Let's see. This should line up with something nice. I'm betting this value area low has something to offer. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. If we come down to that now, we'll have broke this, which isn't really ideal. Let's zoom in a bit more, see what we can come up with. Okay, previous lows. We have so much stuff in this range here, which is really, really nice. Where's the VWAP for the day? This could be a very lower time frame level. Very lower time frame level, but this could be potentially something very interesting. Let's mark this up. We have already hit that golden pocket there, unfortunately. Let's bring this up to the high. Bring this up to the high, to the low, sorry. Mark this out here. So this is definitely a lower time frame level, but I want to capitalize off that trend line. So 0.786 plus, and definitely VWAP. VWAP levels right now are being respected so heavily. Definitely want to capitalize on that, and then previous daily open as well. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Perfect. But I've got a new camera on as well. I need to edit the settings a little bit. I don't know how it's looking like. I hope it's all right, but definitely need to fix up on that. So bad with cameras though. Cameras are honestly the bane of my existence. So annoying. Okay, there we go. That's all right. Boom. Boom. There we go. Andrea this week reads self-hate, lol. I even wrote, don't do this again. That's good. I work on Point Maximus. Look, I'm an artist at heart, okay? Sure, same level getting. Nice, Matthew. Really nice. Michael, I'd have to see as I approach the level. Like, as we approach the level, I'd see what price was looking like, and then decide from there. But obvious stop loss level would be under this low here. So that's a pretty obvious one. Maybe probably under these candlestick bodies, try and get a tight stop loss in. But around this range here, like 4,200, maybe under, because 4,200 is quite a psychological level, maybe like 4199.5 would be a nice level to look for instead of that round 4,200. And yeah, I'm working myself up, guys. When I buy 90k, I'm full concentration charge, £3,000 a month, and you guys have made this reachable. Nice, Rob. Even thought I'm doing it. So lol, don't tell Max. All good, Rob. All good. And then when you are eventually on that 90k, I mean that's going to be a big game changer. So I look forward to seeing your progress on that Rob as well. So yeah, I think light work, Rob. You'll get there. And yeah, 3k is like a mini target. You know, as soon as you hit that 3k, next goal. Keep going up, but you know, definitely when you start to make that good of progress, definitely this is something that was like it's it's weird to do, but definitely taking a step back and appreciating how much you've learned, how far you've come. Even if you're making, just a tiny bit of money in trading, you're ahead of 95% of people. So really appreciating that you've got to that position and being proud of yourself is definitely important. And yeah, lock in. Hello, Jay, the main man. How are things, Jay? How's everything going? By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the live, double tapping the screen does help spread the live around. And also make sure you subscribe to this account so you can get notified when I am live. And we've got a new masterclass coming out within, when it's finished editing, so within like 3 days, another masterclass. This one is unlike anyone, like any masterclass, any trading video you'll have really ever seen. So yeah, it's really, really, really good. Yeah, I'm good, bro, with proper you. Top of the world, Jay. Top of the world. It is unfortunate about the meeting, Jay, but everything happens for a reason, and get there in the end. And I hope your mentality's strong, as I know it will be. It happens faster than you think. I went from earning 10k a month to hitting 10k trades in a couple of months. Jay will tell you the same, I believe. 100%. Literally, this new masterclass that will be coming out with the member, she said the exact same thing. For like months, it's flat. And anyone in business will tell you this as well. It's just flat for so long. Imagine a chart of like progress, okay? Like, we're on a chart, drawing a chart. What? Chartception. Okay. Like, this is progress here. So I'm going to write a P for progress. It goes, and then this is time. It goes like this for so long. And then it'll just be like this. And everyone sees overnight success here, and they think overnight success as well. And in reality, like, what you don't see is this huge bit of time here, where this equals this. And yeah, things do just happen. They do happen really quick, but really slow at the same time. Like, you progress really quick, but on the grand scheme of things, it's quite slow. So, yeah, it's like, I love there's a little sort of story that I absolutely love. There's a guy he's really struggling with his yacht, and his yacht won't start, and he gets like a ton of like marine engineers or whatever you call yacht engineers out to help fix the yacht, and none of them can fix the yacht. Eventually he hires this guy, and the guy comes in, he looks around at the engine for like 30 minutes, and then he taps on one little part with his hammer, and it's done, and it's fixed. Okay, that easy. He goes away, and eventually the yacht guy gets a bill for fixing the yacht, and it's like £100,000. And the guy phones him like, "What the hell is going on? Why are you charging me £100,000? You were here for barely 30 minutes." And he said, "Have you taken a look at the invoice?" And it said £99,999 for the time it took me to learn where to smack. £1 for the actual smack. Okay, it took him like years and years and years to learn where to hit, and then he came and just hit. So I've told the story very badly, but you get the gist of it. It's a really good little story. Need to start saying story time before you start these chats, Max. Yeah, that's very, very true. If you're new here, we do go off on a... I'm going to say we, because, I'm going to say we go off on a lot of tangents, because I see the chat sometimes. I mark up the charts. I look at the chat, everyone's talking about like a bullish pennant. I look at the chart, I look back at the chats, and everyone's talking about like Taylor Swift in Hawaii, and it's like, what's going on here? Like, it catches me a bit off guard. Yeah, that's the one, Matthew. Hello, Mad Max. You're a very intelligent young man. I'm watching. You're all doing amazing, and I am hubby on. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you very much. Needs to clip Max stories. Copyrighted stories. Bedtime stories. Yeah, these lives are just, tucking everyone in. Right, yeah. I'm saying we to just blame it on you guys. Like, yeah. Guys, it's you going off on a tangent. Look, it's not me. It's not me. I'm just always talking straight charts. Here, it's the Verstappen shirt. Where is it? What do you think of Verstappen? I got this at Yas Marina. So for my last birthday, it was actually really, really cool, and I encourage anyone who's in Dubai, who's got time to do it, going to Yas Marina and going, like, you can go like around the circuit. It's really, really, really cool. Yeah, Craig. Yeah, just it's Max. I am sponsored by Red Bull. I'm not sponsored by Red Bull, by the way. I don't know if I should say that on a live. Hello, John. What's that? Tangenal. What? What is that word? Max trades happen. Exactly. By the way, something which was really cool. Unfortunately, my opponent for this latest boxing fight, which was last night, pulled out due to a broken leg, which obviously isn't good, and I hope he's all right. But my name for the fight was Max the Trader Coles. I found that out as well, which I thought was really, really funny. So imagine, like, I'm coming out Max the Trader Coles. I'm thinking, yeah, that's pretty cool. You guys would never in a million years guess my walkout song either. It's the best walkout song ever. Saying it's going to come to you naturally in time. Right, people, but I got too emotional and slept it off. Hope socials doing good. Yeah, Rob, things are going really, really well on there. On that front, there's more updates coming to the clipping stuff as well, and then optimizing the YouTube and lives and stuff like that. So we've already got 2 masterclasses out on the YouTube as well. Going to bring out another one, and sort of built up a good system now for how we're going to move forward throughout 2026. Things are a bit all over the place right now, but just getting things ready to connect for 2026. You both said only fools and horses. That's brilliant. It isn't only fools and horses, but that would actually that would actually be hilarious. Craig, I did think about that. I've had 2 fights previously, and I've walked out to the same song. So I just think, like, I'm gonna continue with that song. But I did the other day really think, that would actually be really, really good. So I'm in 2 minds now. I don't think that's the vibe, Mark. Like, the Only Fools and Horses theme song, when you're trying to be, like, threatening and, you're ready to punch someone in the face, doesn't really scream violence. Right. I haven't, Ian. I haven't. No rap song. It's not a rap song. VWAP by Cardi. Wait, who's that? Shai said that. That's hilarious. That's brilliant. That is amazing. Okay. It's Thomas the Tank. No, I'll let you know the name of it. If you type in, like, I recommend giving it a listen so you can get the vibe. If you type in Trouble by Elvis Presley. Oh yeah, I walked out to Elvis. Everyone, imagine. This was like my first fight. I was like, I don't know how old I was at the time, like 19. And I actually have no clue how old I was. And everyone's coming out to, like, this hardcore rap and this, that, and the other, and I come out to Elvis. It was no, but trust me, listen to the song and you'll understand why. Like, you'll understand why. I was in two minds. Either you come out to some absolute, like, just insanely, just malicious song. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. Or you've got to have a bit of fun with it. And, you know, listen to that song and you'll see why it's just hilarious. The King, yeah. Exactly. What's that, Rob? By the way, levels got sidetracked there. This buy level here looks nice, and then there's only really one more level I'm looking for, which would be... no, I wouldn't have that. It really is these two levels, actually. I don't really want to sell in this market right now. I don't really want to enter sell. I don't really want to enter buys below this trend line, because if we break this trend line, probably see an influx in volume to the downside. And then this is the next nice buy position I see. So yeah, I like these. I can't get over the VWAP by Cardi B. I think that's hilarious. Pink Panther Max. I'm not good with songs or names or anything. I'm not good. Oh, good Matthew. Okay, I'm screenshotting these songs, by the way. You're putting in. I'm screenshotting them on the live. Definitely fun. I see it, mate. Yeah, exactly. You know, just a bit of fun with it. Yeah, Elvis is a beast. You can't go wrong. And plus, it's funny because that song comes on and everyone just turns around like, what the hell is going on here? Like, that I think is pretty fun. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, these are the levels which I'm looking for. It is getting a bit late now. It's nearly 2:30 in the morning for me here. So I'm going to finish up the live here. If you've got any questions regarding anything we've gone over in the live, whether it's VWAP Daily Opens, Fibonacci, or Elvis Presley, then don't be afraid to drop me a message on Telegram or at me in the Discord or anything like that, and I'll happily go into detail. If you want to get involved in the private group and you're not already, you can click the link on the YouTube description and drop me a message through there. We've got multiple members who have gone full-time now, regularly flying out members to Dubai to trade on the trading floor with me. You get signals, analysis, courses, boot camp, community, my resources, educators' resources. We've got a support team in place. Like, it's the best place to actually profit in these markets. No other group comes close. So yeah, have an amazing night, guys. Take care, and let's smash tomorrow. See you in a bit, Chris. See you in a bit, Matthew, Rob, Lynn, Michael, DB, Coles Verstappen. It's got a nice ring to it. Ollie, DZ, Chris. Take care, guys. Have an amazing night.